Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. And sorry, y'all, I washed my hair this morning. But anywho, this song. This morning, I didn't play no music. I watched a few words from God, and I just been, I went and did my shower, washed my hair, and this song will not get out of my head. I heard it in my head last night while I was sleeping, and the song is I think it's literally called "We're Not Getting Back Together" or "We Are Not Getting Back Together." It's by dang, what's her name? Sheesh. Now I gotta look it up. Hold on, y'all. What's ease? Taylor Swift. We Are Not Getting Back Together. Okay. So, if you don't know, the song is "We are never, ever, ever getting back together. We are never, ever, ever getting back together. You go talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me. But we are never, ever, ever getting back together." So, while I keep hearing this song, I keep thinking about situations where um your spouses, the people around your spouse, or maybe even your spouse themselves, have came to you and said either you can't come back or you're not welcome to come back, or they don't want you back, or something like that. It's like basically God is telling me that your spouse is trying to make it seem like you want to come back, but they don't want you back. And in reality, this is a front, because you not coming back. You don't want to come back. You're not interested in coming back. You're not thinking about coming back. You done. Finished. It's over. It's done. You done threw it in the trash can. You done burnt the trash. You done, like, it's done. You done blew the dust away in the wind. It's done. It's finished. It's over. You are not interested. Well, I say not interested, not interested. Case closed. And this person is trying so hard to go around to other people, just like she said in the song, "You can talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me. I don't care." And this person is going around to anybody that'll listen, saying that you've been begging to come back, or you've been trying to come back, or you feel this way or that way, when in reality you didn't moved on with your life in such a way you're not even thinking about this person no more. You are not worried about this clown no more. And one thing about this song, like the way that she says it, it's kind of like it's another song I'm thinking about too, but hold on. And the same thing with that song too. It's kind of like you are so over the relationship. You're so finished with the relationship. You're so through and tired of them, and that you don't care what they have to say. And a lot of times it's basically the situation where I don't plan on talking to them people no more anyway. So I don't care what they think about me. And the people that know me and care about me, and the people that are in your life, they are not going to believe whatever this person is trying to dish out. This person not going to be able to come to somebody that talk to you every day and say, "Well, she been trying to get back with me," or "He been trying to get back with me. He been doing this and he been doing that." They're going to be like, "But I saw him with somebody else," or "But I saw that he looked like he was fine. He haven't cried. He haven't got sad. She haven't been depressed. She haven't been emotional, nothing. You have showed none of these signs." And the other song that God gave to me is called "Impossible" by, I think, Chantel or Chanel. And it basically goes, "Tell them all I know now, shout it from the rooftops, write it on the skyline, all we had is gone now. Tell them I was happy and my heart is broken, all my scars are open. Tell them what I hoped would be impossible." So it's kind of like basically, regardless to if you left this person in a position to where people are constantly asking them questions about you, or if they left you in that position, um the person is going around telling everybody that you want them back. The person is going around telling anybody that'll listen that you're trying to get back with them. They going around telling anybody, like, they basically saying that you want to come back, you want them back, but you're not welcome to come back. But in reality, you don't want to come back. You done. You finished. It's over. You are not interested in this person at all. And regardless if you broke their heart or they broke your heart, or if it was a even, sometimes the relationship is just not meant to work out. And sometimes it's other forces going on. It could be so many situations. It could even be a situation where it's not even this person going around spreading mess. It could be their family members. It could be their friends. I watched a video, saw this video yesterday where the backstory is, they had a baby together. The guy and the girl had a baby together. They were engaged to be married, but she found out he was cheating. So she told him the wedding was off and he had to get out of her house because she was the one working 2 jobs to take care of the rent and to take care of him and their child. And he called all his family to come and jump her and rob her. And when I looked at that, and then he stood there and watched. And the whole time I'm thinking, now this is a sorry piece of man, first of all. Second of all, his family never liked her. Because if his family never liked her, they didn't care about her. They didn't care about her baby. They didn't care, like, they completely hated the whole relationship. And the reason I can tell is because as soon as he did something wrong, they want to jump on her. And I'm just saying this to say, sometimes it can be very emotional when a relationship ends, especially if it's not because the 2 people in the relationship had problems, but because of outside forces. Like, in a sense, if his family don't like you, or if you don't, your family don't like him. But in reality, it's just really not good to be in a relationship with someone and you have that situation going on. Because even if you have done no wrong, just like she didn't do anything wrong in that situation. She had all rights to put him out. She had all rights to cut off the wedding. She had all rights to everything that she was doing. However, his family just did not like her. Nobody stood up for her. Nobody said, wait, but he was wrong for that. Nobody talked to him about his actions. Nobody tried to correct his actions. Everybody just jumped on this girl and gladly robbed her. And, this is the kind of situation that happens when you're dating somebody and you realize they mama don't like you. Then you continue dating them and then you realize they sisters don't like you. And then they take you to the cookout and the cousins don't like you. The auntie, nobody likes you. You can't get along with nobody. It's a complete, you going to your family house, I'll see you later. It's a complete, I'ma stay here and I'm not even going over there. I'm not hanging out with them. I don't want to talk to them. And the Bible teaches us in Ruth that you're supposed to cling to your mother-in-law. And if you're in a situation where you can't even cling to your mother-in-law, you and your mother-in-law can't get along. She picking at you about everything. She throwing slugs at you about everything. Should I have somebody, mama, text me and tell me I never liked you? Well, thank you. Okay, thank you. Dang, the water getting all the way. Lord. But, it's just like, I just felt like, thank you for letting me know that, because that's important to me. I don't want to be in a situation or in a relationship where I am literally on guard all the time because I'm in a relationship with somebody and they family don't like me. So even if this person do me wrong, they family gonna come after me. But let me get the scripture, okay? The scripture comes from Jeremiah 52 and 24. The commander of the guard took as prisoners Seraiah the chief priest, Zephaniah the priest next in rank, and 3 doorkeepers. Of those still in the city, he took the officer in charge of the fighting men and 7 royal advisers. He also took the secretary, who was chief officer in charge of the conscripting of the people of the land, 60 of them all, and brought them to the king of Babylon at Riblah. There at Riblah, in the land of Hamath, the king had them executed. So Judah went into captivity away from her land. This is the number of people Nebuchadnezzar carried into exile. Okay, so from this scripture, y'all, God is saying, for somebody, this person trapped you. Like, they literally trapped you. It was all a part of the plan. They knew. So for somebody, this is a situation where this man or this woman knows that it doesn't matter who they are in a relationship with, their parents are not going to like that person, or their family is going to feel some kind of way. Why? But it's just that they family is weird. Like, I'm gonna, okay, because the water is just dripping. But their family is weird, honestly. And it's like this person knew that by you being with them, you were going to be captured. And God is saying they did this on purpose. Like they want to be with somebody. And I'll give them that. It's like they want to be with somebody, but at the same time, they know that in order for them to be with somebody, they really need to put, they have to put some kind of distance in between them and their family. But the reason they're not doing it is because they want to have complete control over the person they with. This is somebody that is a little narcissistic. This is somebody that, regardless if they are a cheater or if they are a liar or whatever it is, they want to have complete control of their relationship. And they know that their family is going to allow them to do that. Their family they don't see no wrong in anything that they do, regardless if it is because maybe this person is taking care of their parents. Maybe this person is I really feel like for somebody, this person is the breadwinner. And they're the breadwinner for the whole family, regardless if you could see it or not, they are. And because of that, their parents and their family hold them to a certain extent. And they're always threatened by them being with someone. This person knows, they know it, and they used it to their advantage. They knew that they could sweet talk you and serenade you and they lured you in, God is telling me. And once you were there, then they started to turn on you and start telling their family members certain things about you so that they would watch you for them. And basically, they caused all this to happen. They are the reason this happened. It didn't work out the way that they expected. They wanted it to work out. Like, they were basically trying to tell them certain things about you to get you to comply. They wanted you completely under their control. They wanted to control what you ate, what you wore, the way you behave, where you went, who you hung out with, the way you talked to people, the way you behave. Everything. They felt like they needed complete control over you. And they knew that if they would complain to these family members that they were taken care of, that they would talk to you about it in a way so it didn't look like it was coming from this person. It looked like it was like you felt like it was the whole family that didn't like you, or you may have felt like the friends or whoever it was, you felt like it was this person that didn't like you. But in reality, that was your spouse doing that. Your spouse was going to these people behind your back and talking to them about you in such a way to make it seem like they cared about you. But at the same time, they made it seem as though there were things that they didn't like about you. And these people would come to you, regardless if they came to you in a nice way or if they came to you in an aggressive way. It's all, this person basically, they fed the bug in their ears. And they wanted you to be captured. They wanted you to feel ambushed. They wanted you to feel forced. They wanted you to feel this way. However, they weren't expecting you to leave. They weren't expecting that. Like, they thought, basically, they knew that the people would be doing it exactly when they did it. They knew exactly what was going on, regardless to if they were constantly texting and calling them and talking to them or they would have conversations with them as soon as you left and ask them how it went, so that when they got home or when they arrived or when they finally talked to you again, they would serenade you and try to make you feel better and try to be like, well, you don't have to worry about that. I love you just as you are. But see, it's a psychological game that they were playing on you. They were messing with your mind. They wanted you, even if they came behind that person and said, well, I love you exactly for how you are, I love you exactly who you are, you do whatever you want to do, they knew that whomever this person was that they had attacking you, that their opinion mattered to you. So they knew that their opinion was still in the back of your mind. And regardless if you did it consciously or unconsciously, you were slowly but for surely changing yourself in the way they wanted you to go. And this person, I in reality, I feel like it doesn't even have to mean that this person didn't like the things that they wanted. They said that they wanted changed about you. They just wanted control. In some ways, I really feel like it was entertaining to this person just to see how you would react, and that's how narcissistic people are. That Jezebel spirit, they like to get reactions out of people. They like to suck energy. And when you react to things, like you would basically come to this person crying or complaining, oh, this person is so mean and I don't understand why these people are like this, or why is this going on? They were getting entertained by that. It was funny to them. It brought joy to them. They may not have shown it. They may have gave a little smirk type laugh, or they may have gave a half laugh. But in reality, they enjoyed seeing you suffer. They enjoyed seeing you in pain. Now back to the message. And I feel like God is telling me to explain all this to you, because this is not a message of you need to go back. This is not a situation where you should be feeling bad for what you did. You had all rights to do what you did. God said this person was manipulating you. They were manipulating you, and they were manipulating everybody around you as well. And in some cases, you didn't even know that this person was the breadwinner. I feel like for somebody, you didn't even know. They kept this hush hush. They acted as if they were completely broke, and they weren't. They was taking care of these people. These people weren't just doing this for fun. They were doing this because this person was paying them to do it. And it's like they were playing a sick game with you. And that's why God led you to get out this relationship. You may feel like you don't understand, or you may feel hurt in a sense from the situation, or you may even feel as though that you broke this person's heart. But in reality, this person was manipulating you and everybody else. And another thing that God is leading me to say is that is why the message is, yes, this person is going around spreading rumors. Yes, this person is going around spreading lies. This person is influencing people to make up lies about you. This person is influencing people to talk down on you. This person is influencing people to do all these different things. But they didn't change. Even like, first of all, just like I said, you don't want to go back because you realize what this person was doing, first of all. Second of all, this person, even if you were to go back, it would be worse than how it was at first. Because now they know that you know how they are. They know that you know exactly what they have going on. It will be like you being a prisoner. And, as much as they may be making it seem like you had this luxurious type lifestyle, they may have been trying to make it seem like you were spoiled, or they may have been trying to make it look on the outside looking in like you had it good. In reality, you didn't. And you would have it much worse. You would be treated like a prisoner if you went back. Just to be honest. And that's like, I feel like that's the whole point of this. Just in case these rumors were ever to get to you. Because in some cases, the rumors are just to make this person look good. But in some cases, these rumors are meant to get back to you somehow, some way, so that you would hear this person wants you back. But this person wouldn't do anything but treat you like a prisoner. This person They just want to manipulate you. Like, this is a narcissistic abuse to the 100%. 9 out of 10, I'm speaking to somebody that went no contact on this narcissist, and they mad. They mad. Not only are they going up trying to cover up their tracks and trying to make themselves look good, but 9 out of 10, they can't find nobody else, or they can't find nobody else that's going for that. And in reality, nobody's gonna deal with that. Like, it would have to be somebody very, very, with very low self-esteem to deal with this story specifically, like long term, like a series. And I'm not saying that to down anybody for the, like, because I've been in a relationship like that, so I'm not throwing no shade. I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad, but I'm saying, as far as somebody going and staying and dealing with it long term, like that's they mate for life. This is somebody that just, the way that this person was breaking you down, the way that this person wanted to break you down, the way that this person wanted to do you, they gonna have to find somebody that don't love themselves. And it's sad. It's really sad. It'll have to be somebody that don't love themselves, or somebody that is just so over the hills in love with them that they'll do anything to stay. But in reality, God is saying you were right. Okay, it was smart for you to leave. It was smart for you to move on. This is either to allow you, because these rumors may come to your ear. Regardless if somebody tries to call you or reach out to you or something like that, somebody may try to call you and say, such and such, he been telling me about how you left him, and he was so sad, and his heart is broken, and he been saying all these things. Or somebody is gonna come and say, well, such and such, he been going around saying that you wanted to come back, and he said you can't come back because he tired of you, or because you was doing this and that and that and this. This person, it's basically like this person still want a reaction out of you. So this person wants a reaction out of you, and they want you to feel miserable because they feel miserable. In reality, they were miserable before they met you. It don't have nothing to do with you. You didn't do nothing to them. You tried to love them. You tried to care about them until you realized that in order for you to love them, you had to lose all love you had for yourself, and you wasn't willing to do it. So you left. And you had all rights to do that. You have all rights. If you're not married and, you just dating somebody, if you see that the relationship is not going the way that you want it to go, you have all rights to say, nah, this not working for me. And that's just real. That's just real. 9 out of 10, you probably even went through situations in this relationship where little stupid arguments led to this person saying, well, maybe we should break up. And you didn't want to break up. But now that the tables have turned, that you have been sitting back analyzing this person, they didn't know. They thought they were the only ones analyzing. They thought they were the only ones looking at things that they didn't like about you, but you too were looking at them. You too were seeing things that you didn't like about them. You too were sitting down, writing down lists and checking stuff off about them. And they thought just because you may not have had anybody to talk this over with, you may not have had anybody to get true advice from, but you had God. God was there with you, helping you and guiding you and letting you know, no, something isn't right about this man. Something isn't right about this woman. And now they are feeling as though that they got the short end of the stick, but in reality, they were trying to sell that short end of the stick to you. That's literally the message, y'all. Like, more power to you for leaving. Like, honestly, truly, I feel like this message is literally just to confirm, yes, this person is running around making up rumors about you. Yes, this person is sitting around lying on you. Yes, this person is full of it. Yes, this person may, in the back of their mind, if they want you back, they just want to control you. And yes, if you go back, it's going to be worse. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.